That's everything. Ugh. Let me tell you a story about a bluefin tuna and how much fun they are to catch. Bluefin tuna are this fish that everybody talks about and wants to catch, and for those that haven't caught them, it's exciting, right? It's like, oh, we're gonna go catch a sea monster. Well, until you actually catch one and have to fight one. One's usually good enough, and then you're ready to go home or just watch other people catch it. So we run our boat out of Virginia Beach. So for those of you that aren't familiar, you've got Virginia Beach and we got the Chesapeake Bay right beside it. And every now and then these giant bluefin come in close to shore. And over these years, I've heard of a few being caught. There's some guys that have always targeted them. Of course, social media craze has really been a lot since then. So, you know, once one or two people catch one and post it on social media, then everybody's out there chasing them, and we're guilty of that. And so for the past 2 years, the bluefin have they've come in really nice. So we decided we were gonna go out there and see if we could tackle one of these monsters. We've got some partiers with us. Some guys, they love to fish, they're good fishermen, but they like to have a good time, and that's how we like to do it.
I was telling Liam, man, like these dudes that I got coming, like this one guy, Shelburne, like you'll understand what I mean by the time the day is over. He's a solid dude. He's the fishingest dude I know. Man, he ain't no camera guy. You're gonna be bleeping out everything.
Then you could have been fin hunter with titties on the boat.
Fin hunter with titties on the boat. That's the next episode.
So this year, there was a lot of them being caught by the wind turbines and now by the Chesapeake Light Tower. But there was still some really good fish being caught up north of that in the eastern shore. And so that's where we decided to give it a shot. And we ran up there, we got an early start. Had a little bit longer run because our boat was further up into the bay than it normally is.
Well, the perfect storm will be if we actually make this happen today. We've got footage, which is awesome.
This year, a lot of people were catching them by the windmills. Windmills is a wind farm that we have going in off the coast of Virginia right now that's out past the Chesapeake Light Tower. I want to say it's like 20, 23 miles from the beach. But a lot of people out there trying that, a lot of success. But they were still catching them up off the eastern shore. And that's where we decided to try our hand at it.
See what happens.
Hey, I'm just glad to be here.
Yeah, me too. It's better than working.
That's right.
Come out here and just try to catch a fish. Didn't think I'd be dropping the outriggers within sight of Virginia Beach. Tower, and then the wind turbines over there.
2 years ago, when the bluefin came in real close, the quota was closed. So you could go out there and you could catch a giant, but you couldn't keep it. Well, this year we got pretty lucky and we had a shot at keeping giants. So we get up there and it's cold, but I mean, almost immediately we started getting good marks on the screen. And we found the Menhaden fleet, and the Menhaden fleet, that's a sore subject around here. And this video is not about that, but basically it's these large trawler boats that scoop up Menhaden. They've got spotter planes and some other stuff. But what's really interesting, what you'll see is, what happens is they have a lot of bycatch, and when they suck up their nets, and they get them on the boat. They end up pumping their bilge out and all the bycatch. We found them, and it was a good thing we found them, because as they were pumping out all their bycatch and their bilge, these bluefin tuna were everywhere.
10 miles straight off the Cape.
Dude, look at the screen.
Look at this.
Yeah, buddy. Look at the screen now.
Yeah, that's right.
Bait, baby. Lots of bait.
That's fun.
These were in the right spot.
I got to bleep out some parts in this video, but it was a National Geographic type of thing that we were seeing.
Jumbo's right here beside the boat. We should be out here looking for them.
The bluefin tuna were going crazy inside of this nasty, mucky water. You could see them spinning and jumping and rolling. And anyway, we trolled around through that a couple times and finally got our bite. And let me tell you something, that's something you don't soon forget. This giant Volkswagen of a fish is just taking off and peeling drag as fast as we can manage. By the time we get the lines cleared and get ourselves situated, we were down half a spool on a 50, and it was time to go to work. It bit one of our 50s, which we had an 80. I think we had 2 80s on the boat.
You ain't got no chair on this boat.
You want a belt?
I got built.
We got going, and we had a guy on the boat that thought he was Superman, and he would try to fight it standing up. This boat doesn't have a rocket launcher, or it doesn't have a battle station or a chair, and so he thought he would just put a belt on and fight it standing up. And that didn't last very long.
Roger that, we see you want to go starboard.
Hey!
Thank you, sir.
Man, get this jacket off of me, man. Nah.
Looks like some more fish are bumping in front of you, by the way.
So anyway, we get our bite and we start fighting this thing, and I'm constantly backing down on this fish, and there's a lot of other people out there. And I'm gonna edit out some of this video because there's a lot of cussing going on the radio.
Yellow Ocean, you're about to cut me off. I got one stretched way out.
Don't turn to his port.
Turn to your port.
Give him hell.
I ain't got nothing on it.
Turn to your port.
Turn to your port.
But it's a blast, and it was kicking these dudes' butts on the boat. There's some really good fishermen, but you know, bluefin tuna ain't no fun fighting stand-up, so we end up putting it in the rod holder.
There ain't no laws. There ain't no shame in this game, baby. I want to do this on the boat. I don't care how it gets there.
Still. I forgot to smile for the camera. Somebody brought us lunch, that's for sure.
You'll get more opportunity, I'm sure.
You can take it if you want. I mean, there's some drag forward, worry about.
Hey, if you're loving this video and you want to see more, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Coming out with new content all the time, all about that fin hunter lifestyle. We appreciate you. You'd back down on this fish and it would switch directions on you, run up under the boat. You'd have to spin the boat around.
Keep it forward a little bit, forward. Go forward, get going, you got to check. There you go. Trying to go up under the boat.
I see you, Robbie. We're trying to get away from you.
Seen the leader down, we're almost ready.
Trying to figure out what's right with the boat, and all the while dodge a bunch of traffic out there. But after about 45 minutes to an hour, we got close a couple times, and the fish took off again.
Get my gas. Get the gas over here back.
Yeah, we're tight. Hey, Captain, where are you guys at on those fish?
Got color, deep color.
A little forward, a little forward.
Skipper, you guys out here towards the tower?
There he is. There he is. A little forward. Hold it. Hold it. Oh.
Yeah, let him go. Let him go.
Bump ahead.
Bump ahead, bump ahead, bump ahead.
All right. Let him go.
All right, there he is.
Look at that thing. Talk to me, Silver.
Made one of the worst gaff shots you'll ever see, one of the guys on the boat, but you're watching this. Still love you, man.
Right behind his gills again. Yep. Get him now. Get him. Now get him in the tail. Give me the hit in the tail. Come on, get him in the tail.
Gas in the tail first.
Gas him in the tail.
Get the gas. Get the gas. Gas in the tail.
Now somebody else get the tail rope on it.
Get the rope, get the rope.
Drink him off. Clean him off. We can get the gas out. Here's some gas.
And then the fun began trying to figure out how to get that fish into the boat.
I'm going to grab both ropes. You get one of them.
Help me over, is that what we're
Coming
gonna
around
do?
back. Y'all ready to start going up?
Yeah, I'll pull it.
We had no way of getting we don't have a tuna door in the back of this boat. So we had no way of getting the tuna into the boat. We didn't have any block or tack or anything, so.
Ready? Whoa! Ah, hang it. Whoa! One more!
Give me the other
Here,
gas.
can you tie that off? Can you, if you can tie that rope.
Give me that.
Hold on, I want to take the gas out.
You do?
Yeah, let his hand go out.
All right.
Yeah, there you go. Right now y'all pull. I might have had y'all bounded up.
Somebody got to push up.
Yeah.
There.
Man, we're almost to the teeter point.
A little bit more. That's everything.
As good a fishermen as we may think we are, we're not very good at planning ahead and thinking ahead. So it took us some, we didn't have any ingenuity on the boat. It just took a lot of trial and error.
All right, cameraman, get help. I ain't got nothing for it, man.
I ain't got nothing, man.
All right, hold on.
Sure didn't think about this part, did we?
Yeah, that wasn't part of the equation.
A lot of muscle, a lot of sweat, and a lot of cussing to get this fish on the boat, but we end up doing it. But we're good, right? I'd much rather go out there and catch a bunch of yellowfin, but when those bluefin are in close, you gotta take advantage of it. Man, got back to the dock and it was bluefin tuna for days, friends and family. It was a good trip, solid trip with good guys. It was an adventure that we're glad we had. Can't wait to do it again. I'm glad I drive the boat and I don't actually have to reel one of these monsters in, because these grown men, they weren't crying, but I know inside they were.
Good, brother.
Solid fish, good trip. Hopefully next winter they show up again.
That's a $25 tuna steak stuck up in there right now.
But anyway, that's a crazy bluefin tuna story for you. Hope you enjoyed.